here's a sinker, there's the sucker, there's the muskie. There he just came, oh, we just charged it a little bit. You can see I just gave the sucker a little pull. You seen the sinker drop, there's the muskie charged after it. Come on and eat it. Here we go. Yep.
Okay, let Randin coach you. Let Randin coach you.
Okay. Just hang on to that. We did get really shallow, but.
Do I keep doing this?
Yep. Just keep the line, man. We did get.
Oh, the bobber just came up.
That's right.
Why don't you go to the front of the boat with?
I'm not 100%, but.
Should I feel or no?
Nope. We're just gonna get up there and we're gonna make sure it's a fish first. Oops, sorry.
Fine.
Mine's going.
It's a good fish. You should try to take off deep. Running.
Oh yeah.
You watch the bobber, you can tell what you're doing. Okay, now I want you to start managing that line. A little bit more. Get up to that bobber. Be ready to hit that fish pole.
Is that a fish right there?
Watch your line. You're about 10 feet down, so you got to get them going away from us here.
So why are you doing all this, Randin?
We want to get up on top so we got the least amount of line out as possible. So I'm going to have you reel down. You're going to reel in. Just start reeling into it. I want you to put your hand up here. There you go.
Free that line
reel.
from your thumb. Free that line from your thumb.
No, reel. Reel. Get it. I got it. Woo!
Yes! Let's go! Yes! Yes!
When you get your hand in there, hold it super tight.
Because there's
Hug him if you have to when you pull him out. We don't want to drop him. That's awesome.
All right, we're gonna let him go.
Right over this side.
Right over this.
Yeah. And then just hang on to his tail.
beautiful fish.
Quick musky tip for you. I want to show you guys my sucker rigs that I use. These are homemade ones. It's a 3-hook system, all within the 9 inches for the rules of Minnesota. There's a bunch of different quick strike rigs out there for muskies. I've been fine tuning these over the last few years. It's kind of pieces from everybody else's rigs. So basically what it is it's just your treble hook. And then this is like just a Gamakatsu hook that I straightened out, and I shrink wrap that onto the tube, and that's what I put into the sucker right there. The nice thing about that is it takes really no effort at all to rip it out of the sucker and get the hooks into the muskie. So that's been the easiest way for me. You know, light hook sets, strong hook sets, either way it pulls out of that sucker and into that fish's mouth. So up on the front, there's a lot of different ways. A lot of guys use rubber bands, some guys use nasal clips. I like these big single hooks. I've had a few fish where I've actually caught them on that hook, so I've just always kind of stayed with that. As far as my leader material, this is just stranded wire, 90-pound test. I crimp it all with a crimpers. There's this barrel swivel up top to reduce twist. The one thing with these, and you can see a prime example here, that kink, once you get a kink, replace it. They're no good after they kink. You will lose a fish on it when you go back to set again on those. It weakens that up. So on the top end, 1.5 ounce weight. I put that up on the top of my leader, and I usually run these about 3 foot. That seems to work pretty well. You do get a few tangle ups with that sucker once in a while where they'll kind of flip over, but for the most part it's good. And then I really like these pencil style bobbers, these stick style bobbers. Kind of back to like walleye fishing, it's a little less restriction when they pull that bobber down and pull that sucker down. So I just really like these. They can hold 18-inch suckers just fine. And as far as my bobber stops, these are just the little quick strike bobber stops. You get 15 of them in a little package. Put them on your line. They're just rubber beads basically, and you just pull it up and down your line. That's my rig in a nutshell. Rod wise, these are nothing special. They're ugly sticks, Shakespeare tiger sticks, ugly sticks. They're like $70 rod. You can't break them. And as hard as you set the hook on these things, this does the job just perfect. So line wise, 100-pound test, clicker reel so I can tell how far back I am, or if I want to run a sucker down the edge of the weed line, I got that option there. So these are like $50 Okuma reels. They're nothing special. They've caught a lot of muskies for me. They work really well. So that's about it. Mile an hour, troll shallow, troll deep until you start seeing some fish. Once you see a couple, you'll kind of know where they're all at.
Is he on it? Oh,
Still there.
this might be the same muskie following a different minnow.
Oh no. Yeah, because he's still on this one.
Wow. So there are 2 muskies right here.
Yep, there's the weight, the sucker, there's the muskie.
Oh, wait.
Let's kill it first. Let's see if I can get him to come up to the boat.
I wonder if he will. This will be cool if the muskie does come up to the boat. The muskie's moving fast. Muskie was moving fast there.
Oh yeah, big fish.
Where?
Right on the sucker.
Did you just see him?
Yep.
Or? I want to see that muskie.
Upper 40s.
Boom!
I got a Garmin Panoptix unit. Now I know they've been out for a few years. They're not exactly brand new technology, but what this has allowed me to do is to watch my suckers without reeling them up and checking them all the time. So as you can see my weight and you can see the sucker back there. And I got a switch between the 2 suckers we have out. So I'll switch over. There's my other 2 right there. Kind of and there you can see some of the weeds underneath the fish. I can tell I'm at the right depth. And the muskies are pretty obvious when they do come up. It's a giant blob chasing your sucker down, so you know when you got one running after it. But the way I rigged this up is I've actually got the transducer for this mounted on my Vantage. Drop that down, and that allows me to swivel this around any way I want. I don't have any sticks over the side of the boat, nothing to get in the way. Everything's right here, and trolling with the bow mount, watching with the Vantage.
This?
Watch that line and make sure you got a... So when you're reeling line in, keep your finger on this.
On it?
Yep, here it goes down. Get ready to freeze cool it a little bit.
Yep.
Does you know what that means, Willie?
Yep. Like this.
Okay, he's going away. We're getting real close. Get ready.
Yep.
You got enough line, I'll start cranking it in.
Where is he right now?
He's right here.
Oh yeah, I see
You
him.
see the bobber.
I see him, yeah.
Okay.
Make sure it's loaded.
I'm going to get a little closer. Manage that line.
He's right here.
Manage that line.
I got it. Go for him.
What? You pay attention. He's going to start going away. Get your hand up here. Up there a little more.
Tell him when to set it, Randin. You got the slack reeled up,
You
Willie?
got to load that rod before you do it.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
Do it.
Reel.
Do it now.
Yep. Reel into him. Keep reeling. You got to keep them coming. You got to keep a lot of pressure.
Oh, the line will go.
It's alright, it's a big fish.
Oh gosh, that's a big fish. Oh my gosh, that's a big fish. That's a
You have to go over my head. You have to go over my head.
Oh! Yeah, this is big. This is a lot bigger. This is a lot bigger.
Another rod. Gotta try to turn him a little, Willie.
Yeah! Yes!
My arm. My shoulders. Again!
Redemption.
Is he off?
Yeah, hooks are out. That's why you gotta keep so much
Yeah,
pressure.
that's why. Okay.
Almost number 3, but this is number 2. Number 2 in the boat. Willie got another one on the sucker rig. We were talking kind of as we were coming through here about all the stuff we've been doing today, and it's been like a joint effort through the whole boat. We've always had somebody casting. We've had 2 suckers out the back. The Panoptix has shown fish that have been coming up and looking and not doing anything, so that's allowed us to kind of change how we're doing those suckers. One thing that I do a lot with suckers that I notice a lot of people don't do is I continuously keep moving. Even if I have a fish come up and check it out, we just keep going. It's kind of like casting. You don't really beat them up too bad, but we're moving, close to a mile an hour with these, and you watch the other guys out here doing it. They look like they're sitting still for 20 minutes. So speed definitely gets them, keeps those suckers lively, keeps them moving. Think you can grab that thing by yourself?
I'll try. Hopefully I can.
Get the net out of his mouth. Yep, hang it, squeeze tight, squeeze tight, bring him in. You got him. You got him. Yeah.
Oh my god. I might need
That's a fat fish.
I might need some help.
Let's flip this
Hold
around.
Oh
We'll get a measurement quick.
gosh.
Look at the belly.
He's
Right
big.
there.
47 1/4.
Yeah, new
PB. Let's go.
Let's see.
Yes, that's
That, let's see if this is underbite.
Is it?
Nope. That's a different fish.
Phew.
That's how you judge a muskie. And they're as wide as your hand.
Definitely.
How's that feel, Willie?
Good. He's a nice fish.